10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Newbies turn to ban.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome. We're here. It is the final. The Shanghai Majors. China's lower bracket final. It's going to be Newbee versus iG.Vitality. And while we've been following their way through, a couple standout players. We got ourselves Baboka.
Reserve time.
He's a player. He had some pretty big games coming into the tournament. And obviously, being in the lower bracket final, iG.Vitality, they did fall short. They had their one shot already to go in.
Dire team ban.
And they did lose to LGD, a respectable loss, so you can't fault them on it. Well, Newbee, they get the fancy announcer saying their name. They're just that special. Because they've been to TI, and iG.Vitality, they're like, hey, you know what, that sounds good. Maybe they'll do it for Shanghai as well. So, first pick, what do you want to look at? We've seen some teams going with the Night Stalker first overall. We've seen some teams favoring the Oracle, depending on the players they have. Some teams going for the Earth Spirit. With, of course, Newbee. Maybe we'll see two plays. Oh, it's the Earth Spirit. Okay. Was banned out after a stellar performance. We saw with all that lockdown they were offered with the silence. So I was pretty pleased. And it's certainly going to make you question picks like Queen of Pain, Ember Spirit, anything that's heavily reliant on escape mechanisms. As well as anyone who just generally, is a little bit squishy in lane. Ember Spirit's kind of like a hyper-aggressive Tusk. Like, yeah, he doesn't offer the same defensive capabilities anymore, but roll in, kick out, get you near their tower. Can definitely help in a mid lane win their matchup with some solid play. And in response to Night Stalker, it does come out, and they could go towards the Darkseer if they'd like. Not many teams favoring that lately. That seems to have fallen off compared to the old days. So maybe, well, iG.Vitality, what have they favored? A little bit of Witch Doctor. Cutie, aka Blacks. He's had a couple interesting picks this tournament as well. We'll see.
10 seconds remaining.
Razor.
And they're actually going to go right into the Razor. So, decent in terms of like getting ganked in the mid lane by like Earth Spirit and stuff like that. Pretty tanky, pretty speedy. And we shall see. They're big eventual Spirit players. If that does make it through, I would expect them to grab that. That's been the big thing for iG.Vitality so far. I can't believe we come down to just 3 more games.
10 seconds remaining.
It's been a long and pretty gruesome road. We've had a lot of qualifier matches. We've had blood spilled over in NAs. Archon finally somehow made their way through. Oh, okay. So banned out the second phase last time and used yesterday for a couple of wins. It's going to be that move Shadow. So some people say the hero's fallen off. We actually had some pretty enjoyable times the other night. We had a Agnum Scepter Rubik making the steals. He was getting a little bit of the HP regen action happening.
5 seconds remaining.
And we'll see how they want to play it. Do they want to go for like the mech? Last time I thought they opted for, I believe it was the Darkseer as a mech pickup on the side lane. And therefore going into like Helm of the Dominator, Sanch and Yasha, things like that. And so, don't want to offer up the Razor plus Gyrocopter. Interesting that they're going to ban it. I guess it's just because IG have first pick. You can't leave it open or they're going to snag it. Don't have to worry about the Razor. The Faceless Void. A great pairing with the Razor. And banning it here, iG.Vitality.
5 seconds
Maybe like
remaining.
the Lion for Chuan would be an okay ban out. Obviously, Razor going to be going for that BKB, and if you can pop him off before he gets off Eye of the Storm or his BKB moving into the mid to late game, obviously that's all the fight's going to take. And we all know how fast Chuan's able to farm up that Blink Dagger. They give him the priority, they offer him the space, and he makes the most out of it. So first off, they will ban the Darkseer. We mentioned that side mech carrier. Ban out here. I think the Vengeful Spirit's a great ban out because you're going to have the BKB canceling swap, which is always nice up against Shadow Fiend.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Decisions. What else have they? It's just got to be the Venge if it's left in the pool. They'll get rid of the Clinks. They played it five times now this patch, and they had an amazing game the other night. Oh my god. Unbelievable amount of damage was being laid out there by QD. He had some real burners. We'll see what they're gonna pair up with this Razor. They've tinkered with the Slark, which is kind of okay against the Shadow Fiend. He's got some issues like during Requiem stuff. You can't just right click him down, or you're gonna get
reserve time.
Whooped to death by the Requiem. They've tried a little bit of everything in the core lane. They've gone with the Wraith King. Oh, they've gone with the PL. So options open. There goes that Schwan. So we nailed the bans. We're so good, guys. And the Vengeful Spirit. That's again. We'll be 3 for 3 here. If they just, we'll be like, man, do we know what they want to do? Just pick it. Just pick the Venge. Come on. Another great hero would be the Spirit Breaker. It can get a little dicey. If they're okay running in the core lane, then that's fine. But I still like Venge more. Fuck!
Newbee's turn to pick.
Interesting. So does that mean they're going to go into the Zeus? It certainly looks that way. Razor safe lane, maybe? I don't know. They're not Nature's Prophet pickers, but they are Zeus pickers.
Clockwork.
So the Clockwork. Can I at least get Avenged now? Like, can you throw me a bone here? What about for Newbee? We saw them go for the Skywrath Mage Faces Void. I wonder if they're okay with the Skywrath Mage Clockwork. Was that? That was them, wasn't it?
10 seconds remaining.
Is that a Newbee? I believe it was.
Reserve time.
Well, they're certainly thinking about it here. I think what they're trying to determine is, like, they didn't quite know the tempo when they chose the Ancient Apparition, but now with the Clockwork, you have to wait till this is level 6. You know the early aggression is going to be coming out from the Earth Spirit. You know, like, I think you need, like, a Dazzler or something over here for Newbee, because someone's going to be looking at this Shadow Fiend. If they pick something that's vulnerable to the Earthshaker, maybe, but you're going to be really heavy melees in terms of your, like, outer heroes. So I think I'm favoring the Dazzle right now. And it was actually... oh, was that the first game? Was it that long ago? Trying to find this combination from before. I can't seem to find it. That's okay. Oh, there it is. Why didn't it show up last time? So yeah, it was Newbee who went for that. Alright, so there's iG.Vitality. Now they're going to grab this Phoenix. Now this was banned out every game, the first phase versus CDEC Avenger. I don't know what's up with that. Someone's an insane Phoenix player on that team apparently, but it looks like iG.Vitality are going to give it a go here. That'll be their off-lane hero more than likely. So Silence, pretty good up against Phoenix. It's a decent cast point as well if like they want to go for the Skywrath Mage.
Remaining.
I'll be interested to see it. It's a good combination with Clockwork. They already went with the Faceless Void, but instead they're going to go with the Visage.
Team ban.
And a ban coming out here. It's going to be position 1. Up against the Phoenix, the Juggernaut is the one that like really comes out to me. Oh, it's already gone. Well, either way. The reason being you can
5
spin and kill the
seconds
egg,
remaining.
which is pretty disgusting, obviously. So on the other side, you can look for like the PL because you can doppelganger outside of the
Reserve
fire
time.
spirits. It's pretty decent. And the Anti-Mage, of course, Manta
Newbies,
style, same
turn to
idea,
ban.
and a very fast attacker. So that makes sense. Ban out here, they're gonna ban out that Wraith King. So one of those cores we talked about iG.Vitality trying out before. So both teams looking for a position 1, and iG.Vitality they have their pick. So can they? What do you think, guys? Could they just run the position 1 bench? I don't think they run it. In fact, I'm like 9. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of their games do it, and they have 10 games on Venge. So I don't even know if it's something they want to try.
10 seconds
And
remaining.
their Clinks is banned out. Are they just gonna go Slark? It's okay. They have a
5
little bit of
seconds
reserve time.
remaining.
Lifestealer? Another hero that apparently they picked. Decent up against
Reserve
the
time.
Earth Spirit, decent against the heavy.
10
It is a lot of
seconds
magic
remaining.
damage. Maybe Lifestealer is okay with the Phoenix? I
5 seconds
don't know.
remaining.
We're about to find out, and well, for Newbee, we'll see. This will probably be depending on what they get. It is the Lifestealer.
Newbies,
I like it. A
turn
lot of
to
magic
pick.
damage. Okay, okay. So now what then? You see this? You have nothing that pierces BKB except for the hook shot. Do you feel like you need something else? Can we just go for like a... no, that's not going to work. What kind of a carry can go that pierces BKB? Not too much. Cores are great up against the Lifestealer.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, it said Slark actually is, but not exactly something that Newbee are
5
known for
seconds
here.
remaining.
They themselves have
Reserve
much more
time.
time to work with. What about like just full-on rat mode with a Terrorblade? Is that too much? Might be. It's so much magic. They need some physical. Jeez, we had a troll warlord earlier. That was pretty comical. I did not see that coming. And it's going to be the Weaver. All right, so something mobile up against the Lifestealer. I can live with that. In fact, I quite like it. I just closed my dashboard. I have a Canadian keyboard on. Classic. All right. Well, for those of you who maybe joined in halfway through the draft, those of you who are joining on the live stream, I welcome you all. It is the finals. One team going to China, going to Shanghai. Well, okay, both of these guys are probably going to be in China. Spoiler alerts. However, one of them gets to go to Shanghai for the major, and that's what really counts. So, we're going in. Oh, we are ready.
10 seconds remaining.
Any other one, well, they're just going to be really sad and eliminated, but we'll just not talk about that.
5 seconds remaining.
So here we are into the game. TV, my name is MottPax. Been providing you with all of this coverage because I love you all so dearly.
Prepare for battle.
This will be game 20. Oh, what the? Oh, why can't I click my minimap? No. Why can't I? No. What's happening? Oh, that's not. We're gonna have to reset.
"30 seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Gold is a great conductor. Denied.
Oh, we fucking. Oh, we're in! Minimap, please. Oh, we got minimap. Woo! Look how small the little hero portraits are. They're so tiny. Is this how big they are usually? No, either way. Or fix it. Don't worry, I got you. I got you all covered. They're usually 600. They're like 1 right now. Alright. We're back. We're in. Nobody died. Nobody panic. Everything's A-okay. Stream is running. Dota TV's up. Okay. Where were we? I think I was saying that I'm mop packs and I don't screw up streams. And so here we are. Alright, so too late. He's going to try his hand at the clockwork this game. He's been all over the place tonight. Darkseers, Night Stalkers, you name it. He's your man. And he can do it. He's in some big matches. A couple of games we call him the MVP. So he's going to have to try and put the team on his back one more time and get them into Shanghai.
What have we here? Double damage.
Alright, too late. Da, da, da.
Do it with flair.
Alright, so a little bit of a treat eaten here in the mid lane. This is DD run on Yichen. I'm gonna trade with Moo. So let's see how they want to play this. We didn't get a chance to take a look at the warding situation, which is pretty important for the lanes. They've got the one here in the mid. Gang heroes, not so much in terms of early rotations for IG. Maybe at first night, there might be coming, someone in the mid lane. And during the draft, we talked about how they're going to need somebody to help protect the mid lane. I mean, the Earthspear can do this, but really, it's not going to be that bad. It's just, they didn't draft someone for it. So we should be relatively okay. Jesus seems loud. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, it's just me. In fact, I'll turn up the game sounds a little bit. Just for you guys. So, winning the last war, it is how, and not surprisingly, this Phoenix XXS, he can't even be in the lane. He's going for the early offlane Iron Talon. We've seen this on numerous heroes lately. Earthshakers, Night Stalkers, and Treant Protectors. I mean, a little bit of a different case there in terms of farming the jungle, but just a lot of heroes that it allows them to get something into their offlane here. And it seems to be leading to more early abandonments, too. Kind of like you get earlier less so you can leave the lane and go be active rather than like sticking around to like minute 6 or something and just trying to get that last like 4th level or something like that because you have no hope at jungling. So pretty quiet here. There's no Tusk Snowballs. The biggest anchor we have is a Night Stalker, but he doesn't have a little buddy to really roam with him. Like AA, it's not that scary. And How, he's very happy to farm up here, getting to his room of Aquila, getting some treads. Chuan, of course, Greenier support here on the event. Oh, too late. Okay, that's an inventory. Whew, I was getting worried. I was like, that is a dicey spot to be in. How is Baboka? Oh, okay, there's a sentry. Okay, we're tracking him down here. Phase Boots, great TP. Why don't you have to waste the open wounds? He did TP home, though. Instead of TPing to the lane, that might have been a mistake. I guess he grabs a couple items. There comes the roll, and Yichen can't get the angle. It's too fast. Oh, can they get it? Maybe they can. Last raise. Not going to connect. Okay, fire now. The dive in. The re-goose coming in. Gonna need 2 hands for this camera work. Very fire again from Liv. Oh, gets the raise. Wow. What level's that? Jeez, level 6. I guess there we he actually... He must have been 5, so there you go. 2 points in the raise already. He must have been just 2 into the Necromastery. So, well done. First blood. Gold, cha-chang. And that's kind of the early rotation we were talking of. Oh. top lane. Moo, he'll see this. He might have to go bot. And the rune will actually be there if he does. Of course, he'd love to spam out his wave first. Oh, and Razor actually goes top too. Maybe a miscommunication there. Probably could have got both. I guess he just really wanted the bounty. And well, we got one kill out of it, and XXS. Mr. Zzz. Get himself some boots despite dying, using that Iron Talon on that jungle camp Moo. A lot of their overall tempo is going to be decided by what he is going to be opting for. Can you still go mechanism with the changes to the mana? Less mana coming from bottle. More mana for raises. I don't know if it's going to be viable anymore. I mean, I'm sure it's possible if you have arcane boots and you're really like committed to a 5-man death ball, but I don't know if it's going to be kind of a you know, teams used to still get it even if they weren't 5-man total death balling, right? We'll see. How plenty of options here in terms of items. He's very ready to fight. Ring of Aquila, Magic Wand. He loves somebody to come down here and try and tango with him. QD, well, similarly, he is going for probably the armlet. Not a lot of my snakes lately. And overall, the damage, it's a pretty good Midas game. Obviously, through Magnetize, pretty easy. He's trying to find this Earth Spirit. Not going to grab him. And he'll just TP away. As Wrong was making his way up here. And he's level 4, so with the silence, more than likely would have led to the Earth death. So, just some good positioning. Helps out with these wards here from the Radiant side, spotting a lot of these rotations. And similarly in the Dire. Both mids well protected. And neither have been falling yet. I'll take a look over to the net worth. You can see that Moo, not surprisingly, he's a Shadow Fiend who hasn't died. He is on top. And shortly followed up by House, so they're taking a pretty early lead. Over top of iG.Vitality. And you gotta imagine most people, probably if you're just coming into this, you're gonna be favoring Newbee. I actually didn't check the odds. Okay, let's bring those up, because that could be interesting. I guess what, 70-30? Is that right? 63-37. That seems fair. In favor of Newbee. I could agree with that. So where's this level 6 from Tule? Oh, it's almost getting. That's when the rotations come. Actually, it's very early. How playing the gyro that he loves so much. He's role playing right now. Coming up here at level 6, looking for a big old dive. And they're gonna smoke up past the wave. Be great timing here as it advances. And do they want more than Boboka? I don't know about this Night Stalker. The courier, there's a courier, there's a courier. Oh, I don't think he saw it. Oh, he did see it. Did they not see it? It's just like sitting there.
Top tower is under attack.
I don't think they noticed because it was like kind of brown. I'm calling that a cosmetic issue. Cause that was a pay to win courier right there. Did you guys see that? It like looks like the Dire, you know, it's like blending in. See this shit? I'm telling you, man. Tactical courier decisions. Gonna save one out from the Weaver here is How. He's come up top. He's done with this QD business. He needs to give Chwan some space. Let him on the lane, and well, QD, he hasn't purchased anything up yet. If this is indeed the armlet, you know, there's no Nature's Prophet, so no real need for a Maelstrom. Could go for this helm. He wants to eat a Fairy Fire. Yeah, he'll just sell one. More money. Who needs health? He'll just eat creep. So it will be the armlet. No question there. Moving wrong. Oh, nice silence. He should be able to run this one out. Ah, raise. Oh, the jukes. Jukes the jives. Oh, we got him. Moo. He loves himself some Shadow Fiend, and he's swagging about. Can I get a taunt here, Moo? Do you have the taunt? Oh, where do I check? Oh, he's got the taunt. Damn it, that was such a good moment for the taunt, too. Moo, he needs to watch some more NA Dota. He would have been taunting that one up. A little bit of unknown gaming right there. A little bit of SA. So how? Playing aggressive, but of course, having the time left, you can see 60 seconds. That's good enough. He'll be fine going for the early Lincoln Sphere. Very old school Weaver build, still fairly reliable. And not quite level 6 here on the Phoenix. Once there's level 6, that's where this whole play up here gets a little bit more dicey, you know? Suddenly you're diving the tower, you're having a good old time, but with one Phoenix swoop here and an egg, it can get questionable. You're going the long way around, you're running into the rotation, someone else is coming in from the jungle farming, specifically a Night Stalker with an Iron Talon. Does he have one? No, he doesn't. I really YOLO'd on that. So many off-lane Night Stalkers lately. But it's wrong. This guy, he plays a mean Witch Doctor. Plays a really good Oracle as well. Oh man, double ring of protection strat here. XXS not wanting to give up the Iron Talent for his Tranquils. Still up a Volca.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This is a really good ward, always up against Shadow Fiend. You know he's going to want to try and spend some time here. And this hook shot you can easily imagine. Very little chance. Oh, they have the Earth Spirit though, so we've seen a couple nice combo plays using Earth Spirit and Clockwork. You can just get such a long stun. Oh, he gets the kick! The mid dive! XXS, he's silenced up here, he might go down! Oh, they can't quite get him! And with the backup here from Yichan, he throws off. I thought that flare was gonna snipe him. It's level 4 too. Did it actually hit and that's what brought him down so low? I don't think it did. Oh, it did hit him, and that's what took him to 189. Alright, that's fine. One more Visage right click would have killed him, though. So, good stuff. Top lane. How coming in? Got his Perseverance, relatively annoying. Hook shot, gonna hit creeps, no force staff to get in place. So Armlet comes in on the courier. How? He's gonna look for it. There's a flare, getting the vision. Too far away, though. Birds. Oh, hell. Just doing his thing. Bottom lane wrong. He's gonna take some of the space, and Chuan, well, he'll swap out and he's gonna hand over to Le. Get himself up to level 6.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Birds, going to work up top there.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack.
They can even send them out. Go take a look. They'll actually just set up the creep and now snags it. So now the mid lane. DD run. Oh, coming in with that ancient creep. Stun. Gonna come out here and move. A little bit odd there. Just gets walked on by a creep. And they might be able to grab this tower too. No hook shot quite yet. Here it is now. There's the range. You can get one right on Kitty. His own bird's actually blocking the path. Usually the counter to Clockwork.
And it's off.
Nope. Not going to find the opportunity. They'll back away here on iG.Vitality.
Invisibility.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Boom, there it goes.
So they'll start taking to the dire side jungle. Rather the radiant side jungle. And, well, maybe it is the dire side. I don't know. They got this really aggressive ward. They're spawning at the rotations. The radiant don't seem to have much choice in it. So who's really to say who really owns it? You know? How? He's in here pretty deep. Oh, they're gonna find an ice blast coming through. Gonna be on the front. Oh, that void stacked up on top, and Chuan is annihilated. Was that a new summon? It was. So, I mean, at least he's the birds up and going.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Coming in here, radiant side vision. That flare gonna be able to spot wrong. Kitty just comes in from the backside though. I don't think they were expecting that. The birds coming in as well though. Might be able to set up on wrong. Cogs to be blocking out QD. A lot of control offering up against this life stealer. Oh, the stuns. Moo? What's he doing? Is he stunned? Moo? Moo? What? Oh, what just happened? Oh, he could have had like double raises. Oh no! QD, alright. Well, they might as well get him with the stun and the silences and everything, so he'll go down. Well, what happened there? He got avoided. Received stun debuff. Well, yeah, the mini stun, but he tried to teleport.
Incoming.
Well, I don't know what was going on there. It looked like he was trying to get some raises off. So, that force staff we talked about, it is on the way for too late. Opting for it first makes quite a bit of sense up against the life stealer.
Do it with flair.
And earlier we talked about like kind of the tempo you're setting from a Shadow Fiend. Going for the Helm of the Dominator as well as the Yasha. No, none of this mech business. We talked about like the different changes in the mana, and I think we were generally right. No real space for the mana needs. So but I have to wait quite a while if there is going to be a mech. Maybe let's rely on some Urns. Not even sure going to pick that up, Frank. Might have each one, but he generally likes to go right into that Agnet Scepter. So, the typical Phoenix build will come out here. The Midas, it's an okay timing, honestly. Certainly what you're looking for. Anywhere between 15 to 20 minutes is regarded as a-okay. Could be better, could be worse.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So, it looks like their own little play here will be the diving Lifestealer Bomb. And how it was topping the net worth, and obviously, you know, Shadow Fiend's gonna take over. I feel like House been doing a lot of He just seems to be like, he's almost playing a Clinks. He's wandering into the enemy like jungle and stuff like that. And he doesn't even king quite enough firm. Okay. Weird leg.
Middle tower is
We're
under
good.
attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, he is dust. Oh,
Radiant's
he got
top
body
tower
blocked.
is under attack.
Oh. He's like carrying. I thought he got body blocked. Oh, hook shot there on top of wrong. Kick comes through as well. Can he start avoiding? Well, it's only on too late though.
Radiant's top tower is under
Consolation damage. Yes, they get a good chunk
Dire's
of
bottom
change
tower
onto
has
Chuan.
been denied. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And let's deny the what I believe is the bottom
Radiant's
tower
top
here.
tower has been denied.
So there's a minus here for football. Almost done. There's that PvP. Very early here from the Racer. No SNY, no mech of his own. Oh, all this guy. So how's this gonna affect these team fights? Well, the magnetize, the big stuns, the silences, no more. I'd imagine, you know, usually I'd say about 20 minutes in, you're looking at a lot of the damage of Shadow Fiend being cancelled out because of how prevalent the raises and the magic damage here, but very firm. Yasha Helm, he can even go right into the SNY momentarily. And so this VKB, it's going to allow him to get off his spells, but it's certainly not, I don't think it's like fight changing. It's not like one of those games where it's going to be too good. I mean, it's obviously great against Clockwork though, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. There's certainly a chance that there's enough control coming out here, like if they're trying to get the Ag or something and he just shows up and starts beating them to death, but... Yichen shows up.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This is like the play here from Yichen.
Has been denied.
have the Lifestealer hop inside your Razor, they'll never suspect it. You're gonna think it's in the Phoenix. Oh, now it's gone.
Do it with flair.
Too late. Here's the dive. A little bit of a slow here. That burn. But there's that force staff. And he's going to pop out with that phase boots looking for that open moves, they'll get it. Can they kill him over top of the cogs? Yeah, they'll just run on in. So, Yasha phase boots, a little race car build, no drums required. Oh, it's gonna be the Manta too. Very similar to the Gyrocoppers. They don't seem to favor the SMY very much in China. They're much more about the Manta style. Of course, it's a silence of the Night Stalker, so it's that's surprising, but even in games without silences, it seems to be more heavily favored here. I'd be interested to know why that might be, but minus armor on Yi Chen.
Thank you so much.
Keep it going. And looks like Lifesteal, he's just gaining his HP back from the Ancients. Can they get an angle with the Clockwork? He has Force Staff. He has it. He doesn't want to waste it yet, though. And waiting on this Eye of the Storm. It's actually almost done. He can go right on Yi Chen right now. Go! They don't want to fight. I think they could have taken that. So, that essentially amounts to nothing. So, pour one out here.
And it's up.
And is this going to be a smoke?
Rock it on.
Certainly grouping up like one. Is it on lit? Yeah, there we go. So they have how many points in minus are 3, and that'll be. Did I see? I did see me down. So they're gonna go for the Roshan. Of course, not as easy as it used to be with the half. So early in the game, that was obviously not going to be what everyone loves. They don't quite catch them. There's no Agnos ever to view. Inside the pit here. They have dives, they have the plasma field. Jeez, what a disaster of a smoke here. They got nothing out of that. Just kind of wandering around.
There it goes.
Flare, they're using it as well. Trying to keep an eye on this pit. With the armlet, they really could go for this even without a medallion, honestly. They do have plenty of damage early on. It is a rather absurd amount you get, and of course the sustain from open wounds cannot be underestimated. So, with their own wards, they're going to spot out How with his Lincoln Sphere. And we'll see what he wants to do. Observer, they're trying to gain vision. They want to know what's happening so they can take the Roshan pit. If only they knew that smoke had gone off. So, just chilling. Patient play, flare coming in. It's kind of like a casual flare. It's like, no, we're not scouting the pit. We're not thinking about it. I'm just going to happen to shoot one nearby. Alright, there's the second layer. This one's all business. Right into the pit. Two-lay hook shot. Right inside vision here. So, I'm not quite sure. There's the birds. Giving some fair shots. Ooh. His team, they're not quite there to capitalize on anything that he can grab. I don't know if he wants to go for it. Oh, Volca. They're picking him out here. He's gonna. Alright, now suddenly. Your vision shrinking. Birds. Up there. Moon nearby. Two-lay. Trying to find an angle here. Do you want to go into this? Can they get out? I think it might be time to retreat. This might not be the fight that you're looking for. But maybe with How and Lincoln Sphere.
Is under attack.
Very tense game here. Both teams playing cautiously. Of course, this is your first step in getting to Shanghai, so you have to imagine they're gonna play it pretty safe. Except then they drafted a Phoenix, so I don't really know what's going on. Alright, they haven't even fought since they got this thing. Yeah, I think it's probably shrink. Yeah, so they had this big lead, but now This grouping up, this farming, it's certainly favoring the side. I mean, they had a couple picks too, right? So they got a couple wins there, but maybe between the Shadow Fiend and the Weaver, they'll be able to start bringing it back up.
Under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
And you'll see they're looking to take the first tier 2 of the game, and with the birds they'll easily achieve that. And well, the Dire, they won't even get that classic Roshan for it. And so that's a nice move that's going to favor Newbee. Not out of position for anything. Able to capitalize. They've got their own wards on the high ground, and there's nothing here for the Dire. They have to stick together. They don't know whether they smoked and left that tower. And so back they will fall, and so will the Radiant back to farming. And again, the swing up. Only 4 to 6. 27 minutes in, shortly.
Do it with flair.
And so in order to deal with the eventual armor items of the likely Shiva's Guard, I believe he already has a probably not gonna be a Lotus Orb game, but as well as the AC for Razor. Going for the Desolator next on How. Pretty standard item. So Cogs is trying to block this. Birds spotting this out. Fire Spirits. Oh, go for it. Go for it. He's not gonna go for it. Ice Blast coming through. Whiffed. Lifestealer's running in here. There's the dust onto How. He's just running at them though. It's the only one there. The hook shot. It's gonna be on to Wrong. Minus armor coming in. He'll go down. And Lifestealer is just doing his thing. Not even willing to hop out. So that's it. And there he goes. So Aegis on Moo. Looks like he's heading in towards that BKB up next. I like it.
Players here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Another tier 2, seemingly for free here. Again, no glyph.
Dire's middle tower.
You gotta think eventually iG.Vitality gotta do something about this, but they're fighting into the Aegis. Instead they're choosing to back. They don't have the clockwork, they don't really have this massive amount of catch. I don't even think we've seen a offensive egg this entire game, just the one to save himself in the mid. So BKB now delivered, they'll rotate onto the final one.
Dire's
And there's just, like, what do you do? How do you initiate into this fight? It has to be a big dive, and then what's your follow-up? You just run at them with Eye of the Storm and hope they leave the egg, I guess? Missed chance from Wrong getting lucky. Well, he's gonna come in, he's gonna throw one of those ways. There's the sound of Wrong, they got a cap on top of this, and they will. The Bird's gonna get on top. Gonna be able to force that X well as the silence too. Ice Blast coming in, it's gonna connect onto 2. Not really gonna matter, they've already lost Phoenix before the egg can come out. How? Still alive and swinging. He will time lapse back to get the majority of his HP back. He's back right up to full. And the rest of the Dire side, the retreat. Force Staff going to be delivered in here for your Earth Spirit. And they are onto this base. Newbee seeming to outclass iG.Vitality, at least in the way this draft is working out. Phoenix coming back in. TPing up as well, looking for a big egg play, but the Birds, they're going to delay the chase from Chen and the kick as well. Newbee just having their way with them. Walking IG around, taking their buildings and leaving whenever they feel like it. So, Tule. He's going to be going into the Agnum Scepter. Not shocking. He's really not going for any of these other side. He's not even finishing his boots, man. He's not worried about blade mails. You know. He needs other Garbo. Oh no.
There it goes.
It's a good blade mail game. Not really. Doesn't do anything to egg. Doesn't really do anything to Ice Blast, you know. I think that makes sense. And poorly. He's relatively poor. He doesn't get the Agnum stuff. He doesn't get to be, you know, Jackson's fanciness. Yichen's just like throwing out this harass. Alright, so what's the next step here? The rest of the squad just chilling down here, backing up Moo. Any other big items? The Agnem Scepter right here for Chuan. That Desolator finished up for How.
Homing in.
And what's your really comeback here? You know, I guess it's gonna be big Phoenix plays, and we're still waiting for one. Still waiting for Steam Press R. If he can possibly get in this back, like obviously this is a big choke point in terms of the way the Phoenix players want to go. These force staffs, though, just able to control the fight, trying to kite them around. Of course, QD, the lifesteal, number one there. Oh, here we go. This egg right inside the cogs now. That is excellently placed. However, they got enough range here. It seems like they will be able to bring it down. It was a good attempt. QD, they've gotten the age, going to be coming back online. QD already cleaned up the clockwork as well as Chuan, but Moo, Swain, Magic still up and available if he wants to use it. They're coming in on top. He can pop that, and he will. How now suddenly in here with the Desolator shredding through QD. He hops inside a creep. Can they figure out the right one? Unfortunately, they won't be able to grab it. Oh, Racer actually makes it in deny range. QD has to pop out. Oh, that was close. Yeah, he almost screwed him over there. Alright, well, there will be a win there. They actually didn't get anything, so good defense. I believe this isn't, yeah, this is not counting the buyback of the Phoenix, I don't believe. Well, that was a while ago, sorry, my mistake. That was the previous engagement. So, either way, the graph, it's rather exponential here, but it's plateauing at 10k. 32 minutes in. Experience moving itself up to a similar place. So now the AC here can be helpful up against the Shadow Fiend, of course. All that minus armor helping to negate it. Going to be aiding your Razor in the Eye of the Storm, who's now gone for his own SMY. But these other support heroes, you know, you can't really get all that much. That's just kind of how the life is. Their AA got coming out here. Oh, was that his own Ghost Scepter? Oh yeah. So sad life. Not going to be anywhere close to the Agnem Scepter. I wonder what How's looking towards. Just like a Weaver AC. This is quite a... I don't know. We don't see that many Weavers, I suppose, so... Trying to think of some of the more classic items. Like usually you'll see very defensive builds where you'll go Lincolns and BKB a lot of the time, but I don't think they have enough damage to do that. Although it is rather concerning if he does get silenced. But they only have one. So he'll worry about that later. And just keep going for the full aggro. Next Roshan seems to be the play. Man, they just have no way to deal with How. Like, how could they possibly come? It would have to be like a blinking Night Stalker void canceling the Lincolns into a silence into a basher, I guess. Like, there's just nothing at all to catch him. So, Newbee there, playing it pretty patient here. You can see IG playing a little bit defensive. Wary of any sort of a smoke, but they're in notes now that in the mid lane it's getting close to, and they actually are there to defend it. So maybe ease up a little bit, spread out, get some farm. All right, well there's that Sheep Scout, and there's their own smoke. Roshan not up for another minute. So they're gonna run into Moo. Static Link, gets immediately canceled. They do get the slow here. The egg comes in. No one else is gonna be locked in place. So that Cogs might have just given 2Lee a little bit of problem. It'll be okay. As long as it takes too much more damage. Illusions in the background. Echan popping his BKB. Moo swinging, trying to get the shot. Another hook shot coming in from late. Thanks to the egg. Oh my god! What a requiem from Moo right in the middle of that 3-man hook. Beautiful plays by 2Lee and Moo combining up.
Dire's top
And there are
tower
no
is under
buybacks,
attack.
and this is one hell of a victory march. There's no tick over coming here. Whoa! They're gonna test the waters here and make sure nobody pops up. Buyback is still available from the lifestealer, but they can split this.
Is under attack.
Moo in the mid. And down bottom. Pow. One rest. Gonna be dead very shortly.
Dire's
Glyph popped out.
structures are fortified. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I feel like they can get 2 full sets. 2 full sets. How? I'm surprised they even stayed for that. Oh, come on. And the illusions won't be able to clean up. Are they gonna kill? Should be able to kill these illusions. You really gonna let these illusions kill your tower? Are you serious? Alright, that was a little bit close. Oh, and... Oh, it was intentional. High skill. Roshan, next on the list. It's just gonna be Moonshard. I think I kind of like that. I mean, obviously you don't really need the Maelstrom. Oh, okay. They know they need the YOLO play. However, now you're fighting directly in the AHSL. You Chinese gonna pop the ultimate. Just hope for the best. Pops the BKB as well. The damage is now coming out. I'm sure that's how. Just railing away on top of him. Too late. Some more cogs placed here. Blocking up any escape. XXX comes in. Look for it. Oh, he gets silenced up with the Earthshaker. Look with the plays. No egg for you. Woo! Triple kill for How. Moo is dominating this game, and the GG comes out from iG.Vitality. Thorough swamping in game number 1. It's looking a little bit like LGD versus iG.Vitality. Hopefully they can put up a better show. They had a couple of good moments versus LGD. It's not totally hopeless for iG.Vitality, but I gotta say, the drafting possibly lacking here. That Weaver was a great final pick. Very difficult for them to lock down. Not many options. You have the silence, yeah, but you need something who's follow up.